Hello everyone. If you are new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure you subscribe for some amazing, fun, informative content. And if you've been here for a while, welcome back. So I am calling this vlog my Quarantine Chronicles. So as some of you guys may know, I am currently in the UK. I just returned yesterday, actually. And so I am now starting my 10-day quarantine. So the purpose of these Quarantine Chronicles is just to document anything that happens that's important during this quarantine, such as my COVID test. You know, I want to try out my HelloFresh orders, so I'm going to be cooking those, giving you a review, showing you guys how that works. Anything that comes up during this 10-day quarantine that I feel like should be documented, I will be adding to this vlog. So it may seem like it's all over the place, but I will try my best to keep things organized and clear so you know what day it is, what's on my agenda, things like that. So currently it is now Monday, April 26th, and let's see, it is around 2:20 p.m. So I've already sat down and made a list of like all the things I need to do today on the sticky note. It's kind of long. And the next thing on my list is to take my COVID test. So technically this is day 1 of my quarantine, but I did receive a text message this morning from the government, I guess, saying that I need to take my COVID test on or before day 2 of my quarantine. So that means that day 1 is before day 2, so I can take it now. I checked the weather and it's supposed to rain tomorrow, so I'd rather walk to the post box when it's nice and sunny outside and just get this test out of the way so that I can work on my assignments and all the other important things that I need to do. So here we go. We are about to document my very first UK COVID test that I have to take at home by myself. And I'm just going to show you what comes in the package, how it all works, and take you guys with me to the post box. Okay, so this is test number 1. I already opened it in my move-in vlog because I just wanted to see what it looks like, basically. That it comes with some COVID-19 home kit instructions that I'm going to have to follow to a T, so bear with me. All right, so it says, check the test contents. So wash your hands with warm soap and water. 1 second. Okay, so just got back from washing my hands, and it also said to clean and dry the surface where I'll be doing the test, and I've done that as well. Now we want to check the contents. It says I should have a swab inside of a seal wrapper, leak-proof bag, plastic tube containing a small amount of liquid, a security seal for the return box, this is here, a white absorbent pad, and then the return box that it comes in, which is here. Okay, so I've got everything that I need. Step 2, it says to check the collection times at a priority post box. It actually gives you a link so you can find a priority post box near you. So I've got my laptop here and I'm going to just search that. I'm putting in my postcode. Okay, so I found one that is a 3-minute walk away. I think this is the closest one. And it says that the last collection is at 4 p.m., which means I need to put this in the box by 3 p.m. That gives me like 30 minutes. So I need to do this like now. So now that I've found my priority post box, it says step 3 that I need to register the test kit online. So I'm going to go to that. They give you the link for that. So now my registration is confirmed. There's an instruction video that I'm going to watch really quick. It's 5 minutes long, not that quick. I am following a YouTube video that I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna play some music and you guys can just watch me do this. Actually, I'm gonna go in the bathroom and do this because I'll be back.
It's really important.
I hate this.
Exactly.
Okay, so it says, this is my leak-proof bag. How do I break it? I do not think I sealed my bag appropriately at all. I couldn't get the bag open. They did not give good instructions on how to put the stuff in the freaking bag, but whatever. I literally like, oh my gosh, this is so embarrassing. Yeah, whatever. Like, these instructions are so vague. Like, this is not even funny. It's kind of irritating, honestly. Okay, I think I have the box figured out. I don't know at this point. They're gonna get my package and be like, what did you do? I'm really struggling with this because look, like there's no way that's secured. I can put my hands into it, literally. Like you can literally put your hand in and probably pull the test out if you wanted to. That's why I feel like this is not correct. Like, why won't this freaking go? I can't seem to figure out how this is meant to go. I mean, I think this is as good as it's gonna get. I don't know. This is really frustrating, honestly. I'm annoyed at this point and I just don't care. So I'm about to take this to the post box, which it's supposed to be just 3 minutes away down the road. So I'm going to put that into my maps, put on a mask, head out the door. I have to be there within 20 minutes. It's only 3 minutes away, but I need to get there an hour before collection. Okay, so that is officially in the post box within enough time, and now I'm heading back to my accommodation. I really hope they accept that test because I did not put it in the bag properly, and I know I didn't. And I actually had to tape the bag so that the stuff doesn't fall out. I don't know, I can't even explain. But I know on my next test on day 8, I will take my time and try to do it appropriately next time. I am heading back to my accommodation. I don't think I have anything exciting to show you guys right now. I do plan on cooking one of my HelloFresh meals, so I'm going to show you guys that tonight, and I will be back then. All right, guys, so it is now Wednesday, and it is officially day 3 of my quarantine. And I just want to give you guys a quick little update about how quarantine has been going for me thus far. And then we're going to cook like I promised you. I'm going to show you guys my HelloFresh. I think I'm doing chicken chow mein tonight. There's 2 things that I want to talk about as far as my quarantine goes. For one, my COVID test results came back and it was negative. So that's exciting. Although I didn't think that it was going to be positive anyway. I haven't had any symptoms. I wore 2 masks at the airport and on the plane the entire time. And I don't really go out and do stuff, you know, prior to this. My test was negative before then also. I didn't think it was going to be positive, but just happy to be confirmed that it's not. And also happy to confirm that they took my test and that my test was valid because like I showed you guys, I definitely did not package it the right way. But yeah, anyways, I will do better on day 8 when I have to do that test. They actually called me. The UK government has called me twice now to confirm my date of birth, confirm that I'm in quarantine, letting me know that if I do not quarantine or if I do not take my COVID test, that I will be prosecuted. So that was good to know. But yes, they are not playing around here. You know, you have to take your 2 tests. They're going to call you. They said that they might even come by to my accommodation, that is a possibility. So definitely make sure you follow the rules. The other thing that I just want to touch on is just how emotional I have been during this little quarantine. It's only been 3 days, and I promise you I have cried like for the past, I don't know, almost a week now at this point. Like I cried Friday, the day before I left. I cried Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and today. Crying about what? I mean, like anything. Crying about missing my family, crying about being alone and in isolation. It can get kind of lonely. I'm an extrovert. I like to be around people. And also, if you've experienced trauma or a lot of negative events in your life, being alone in isolation in an environment like this definitely brings those things out. So I've had to deal a lot with issues that maybe I was trying to push behind me or not think about, and they started to come to the surface. And instead of pushing them away, I allowed myself to cry. I allowed myself to feel those emotions, and that's okay. I also have been journaling. So I have about 3 different journals that I've been working on, and I don't work on them all every day, but I have, try to interact with at least one of them a day. One is a shadow work journal. The other one is a positivity journal. And the third one is a daily affirmation journal. If you would like me to go in more detail about that, please let me know in the comments, because I did tell you guys I want to talk about my spiritual journey, and I really do. And that is a part of it. Being able to write down my thoughts, write down the good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. All of that is a part of healing, and it's a part of discovering myself and discovering what's important to me and what makes me me. So I've been doing that. I've journaled for the past 2 days so far. As far as my workouts go, I have worked out every single day since I've been here. So 4 days in total I've been working out, and I'm going to keep that up. That was just a brief summary of how I've been doing since I haven't picked up the camera in a couple days. And now we're gonna make chicken thigh chow mein. Let me show you. So this is what it looks like. This is the full, 2 people serving size. I'm only gonna eat half of this. And the ingredients are here. So there are 6 easy steps that it's broken down into. So I think I'm going to take you all with me step by step and show you guys the process of this, and then give you a review about how good it is. By the way, I ate my sweet potato chicken stew. I don't even know what the name of that one was, but I ate a meal already and it was delicious. So I have high expectations for the rest of these meals, but that's okay, as I should, right? I spent a lot of money on this. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So before we even start, it tells you to wash off your vegetables, and it tells you the tools that you need. So we've got a kettle, saucepan, colander, a frying pan, wooden spoon, and a bowl, which I'll get when it's time. So I also laid out all of my ingredients: the broccoli florets, green beans, the egg noodles, and then the garnishes and pastes, as well as the chicken. So everything is laid out, ready to go. So step 1, it says to prep the veggies and boil some water in the kettle. We're gonna chop the broccoli stems into 3 pieces and trim the green beans and cut them into thirds. This is probably way too much water, but oh well. It says to add the noodles and broccoli to a saucepan, cover with boiling water, and pop on medium-high heat. We're gonna simmer these until they're both tender, and then we're gonna drain and drizzle some oil on them when that's done. To cook the chicken, and once the chicken is cooked, we are adding the green beans. So chicken first, then green beans. Alright, I think this is about done, and I'm going to put this in the colander now. Lower the heat to medium. Stir in the cake jab sauce. I hope I'm saying that right. 1 tablespoon of water per person. So we're going to do 2 tablespoons of water. And the chow mein paste and garnish. So we're basically adding all of these in 2 tablespoons of water. Piping hot, and if it feels like we need to loosen it up some, we're gonna add some more. Definitely need it to be loosened up some. Okay, this honestly looks so good. I'm gonna just continue stirring it just a little longer, and then the last step is to serve it. And so I will tell you guys exactly how good it is. But in the meantime, so honestly, I think mine came out a lot better than the picture. I do not think the picture does this dish justice, but it looks delicious. Now time for the taste test. I wish I had some chopsticks. It didn't come with chopsticks. Let's just say that. So I got a little bit of noodle, get a little bit of chicken, veggie. Let's see. That's pretty good. Maybe I wouldn't say it's as good as if you went to a restaurant, but for the first time ever making stir fry, I give it a 9 out of 10. And honestly, so far, I am loving the HelloFresh, like I told you all. So if you have been considering ordering it, just take this as a sign. Order your HelloFresh box. And this is not sponsored, not paid. I'm just saying it's good. So I'm now going to enjoy my dinner. Not sure what you guys are going to see next from me. Whatever happens in this quarantine is going to be documented in the Chronicles. So it's me again. It is officially day 6 of my quarantine, and I just wanted to check in with you guys. A couple things, a couple of updates. For one, the UK government keeps calling me like every day, and I was not expecting this. I thought, maybe one phone call at the beginning, one in the middle, one at the end. No, they call every day. And they say the same thing. They want to verify your date of birth to know that it's you. And they give you this spiel about how you have to stay in quarantine. If you have any symptoms, this is who you contact, blah, blah, blah. And I'm just like, okay, yeah. All right, bye. It's like a 2-minute conversation. I don't know. It's recorded as well. So I guess if you say on the recording, yes, I understand. And then if they find out that you're not in quarantine or that you're not doing what you're supposed to, then I guess you can be penalized. It makes sense, but I'm not annoyed. I'm just like, wow, that's weird. And every day I get that call, it's like a 300 number. I already know what it is. So day 6, I've gotten about 5 calls at this point. The next thing that I want to talk about are my assignments. I haven't really talked about that much, and you guys might be wondering, like, are you even doing schoolwork? But yes, I am. I actually had an assignment that was due on Monday, and I just turned it in today, which is Saturday, because I applied for a 5-day grace period. Oxford Brookes has been so helpful during this pandemic by allowing students to apply for a 5-day grace period where they're not penalized. It just gives you extra time to work on your assignments. So I've made use of that. I also had an assignment that was due on Wednesday that I applied for a grace period, and I will be submitting that one by Monday. So for the past couple of days, that's what I've been working on, that other assignment. And now that I just submitted that today on day 6 of quarantine, like an hour before the time that it was due, don't judge me. And now for the remaining of the days, I will be working on assignment number 2 that's due on Monday. And then I have another assignment that is due on Wednesday, and that one I cannot apply for a grace period. It is a 72-hour time constraint assignment, which means that the prompt or the questions for the assignment will be released on Sunday, tomorrow. Then I have 72 hours to write and respond to the prompt. So as it's time constrained, I can't apply for a grace period, of course, because we all get the same amount of time. And honestly, I don't think I would need the grace period anyways. Now that I'm here, I'm still in quarantine, and I will be done with my other assignment by Monday at the latest. So I have time. But yeah, that's really all I've been doing. I've still been meditating and doing yoga and journaling and working out. I'm so proud of myself just because of the consistency. I'm starting to see good results. I feel myself getting stronger mentally, physically, emotionally. I haven't cried since I told you guys that I cried like 6 days in a row. I haven't cried since then. So we're doing good. We're doing great, honestly. I'm just learning to give myself grace and not talking about my assignments, but just in general, taking rests and breaks between working on assignments, doing things that I want to do for myself. So yeah, I'm honestly feeling so happy and so much better about this quarantine. I definitely think I needed this alone time. I can't tell you the last time I've spent 6 days or 10 days by myself, but it was definitely needed. So again, I don't know what my next update would be. Maybe my next COVID test on day 8. I won't record it for you guys, but hopefully that one just is a lot more smooth sailing than the one before. But besides that, we are past the halfway point of quarantine, and I've already got plans for next weekend. Honestly, I have a lot of plans for the month of May. It's already May. It's crazy. I have a lot of plans for the month of May. I'm going to be meeting a lot of friends, a lot of new people who I've been interacting with on Instagram. And I also scheduled shifts to work, so I'll be working at least 4 days a week as well. So I'm planning to stay super busy while I'm here in England, super productive, and also enjoy myself. I cannot wait to bring you guys with me, show you all my fun travel vlogs, all of that fun stuff. But in the meantime, Quarantine Chronicles. All right, it is officially day 7 of quarantine, and my second Sainsbury's order has arrived. I don't know if you can see it in my little Primark bag, my big Primark bag. I also have my HelloFresh order coming today, so I'm excited about that. I ordered brand new dishes, different from last week. I will not show you guys in detail everything, but I will show you what those meals are. Just again, if you have been considering HelloFresh, I still recommend it. I loved my meals this week, and I am sure I'm gonna love next week's meals. So besides grocery orders coming today, there's really not much that I need to do but work on an assignment that is due tomorrow at 1 p.m. I have a ton of work to do. I have probably about 2,000 words to write in the day. So I know I'm probably like way too chill about it, but in my head, I'm like, it's gonna get done. It's gonna have to get done. So not too stressed about it, but I do need to get going. So I'm going to unpack these orders. When my HelloFresh order comes, I will show you all that. And tomorrow is day 8, which means I had to take my second coronavirus test. And the government called me again today. I am telling you, they have called me every day in quarantine, and I believe that they're going to continue to call me every day in quarantine. At this point, I'm surprised they haven't popped up, but I'm not complaining about that. I really don't want to be talking to a government worker, but just know that if you're coming to the UK anytime soon, you are probably going to get phoned every day. And if you don't answer the phone, I'm sure they probably will show up. Maybe that's why they haven't showed up, because I talked to them on the phone. I don't know, but that's my day 7 update. I will be back in a second to show you my HelloFresh. It's been about an hour since my last clip and my HelloFresh order arrived. So again, I'm not going to show you everything, but I am going to show you, just the meals and what I ordered. So let me unpack everything 1 second and I'll show you exactly what it is I'm going to have for dinner for the next week. So I have a creamy chicken masala with fluffy rice. So it's a masala chicken wraps and with minted sour cream. So you could either eat it like this, or you can wrap it up, and it came with wholemeal tortillas, which I think I'm going to utilize. This looks so good. I haven't had chicken masala in a couple weeks, and I'm kind of craving it. Okay, and this is a chicken and spinach curry with rice and mango chutney. It's one of those eat me early, so I might want to eat this tonight. And last but not least, a more traditional kind of meal, crispy skin chicken breast. It comes with mushroom vin sauce, roasted carrots, and roasted garlic mash. That looks so good. Oh my goodness. So these are all 3 of the meals. Like I said, they come with instructions and everything that you need. And here's my weekly bowl of vegetables and a few fruits with my avocados in here. But again, I just love the colors and the variety. Like I said, if it wasn't for HelloFresh, I guarantee you my bowl would not look like this, nor would my fridge. I've got my box over there to recycle. It actually came in handy because I had to recycle other things, threw everything in that box. But now I have no more distractions, no more orders for the day, and I can just sit and focus on my assignment. I did get to work on it a little bit in that hour that I had, but now it's game time. Probably won't check in with you guys until tomorrow, but we'll see. Hello there. I really hope you can hear me because it is very windy and some sirens are coming. Hold on a second. Okay, so it is day 8 of my quarantine, and I just put my COVID test into the local post box, and I am now heading back to my accommodation. Also this morning, I submitted assignment number 2. That was due at 1 p.m. today. Well, technically it was due on Wednesday, but I applied for a grace period. I think I already talked to you guys about that. So I have submitted that assignment, and I have one final assignment that is due on Wednesday that I will start working on in a little bit, but I think that I'm gonna take me a nap because I woke up really early to make sure I submitted the other assignment. I've done my COVID test, and I'm just tired. I just wanna lay down for a couple of hours, so that's what we're doing. I've only got 2 more days, and I should be getting my test results within the next 48 hours. And then it'll be a lot less of these talking videos and a lot more of me traveling and doing a lot of fun stuff. But in the meantime, in between time, first of all, I know y'all are tired of me looking homeless every day. So bummy in this entire quarantine. But that's understandable, of course. But today is day 10. Day 10 of my quarantine, last day quarantine, and I am super excited to get out of the studio. Like really get out of the studio, not just walking 3 minutes away, but like walking in a park or going shopping, doing something. I just can't wait to get out of the studio. But I have made it. I took my COVID test on day 8. I realized today that I put my COVID test in the post box on a bank holiday. Why does the UK have so many bank holidays? I feel like there's a bank holiday like once a month, honestly. But yeah, I didn't know that it was a bank holiday. And even in the pamphlet, it says if it's a bank holiday, you're supposed to post it the next day. And I didn't do that. So yeah, well, I don't know. Anyways, I haven't gotten my results back yet. And I was wondering why, because my last test came back so quickly. And I think that's what it is, because it was a bank holiday when I put it in there. So technically, I can't leave until after day 10 and after my negative test results. So I really do hope that they come today, tonight, early tomorrow morning, something so that I can leave. I already have plans for myself for tomorrow, like just some self-care things that I want to do. So fingers crossed that my test results come back. But I really just want to wrap this video up by saying I honestly enjoyed this quarantine, believe it or not. Very different experience than my last quarantine videos. I think I was wearing the same shirt in that video too. I think it's just because, you know, I'm so much more prepared. I knew what I was going to be expecting, and the quarantine is 4 days shorter than it was back in September. Although I had to do COVID tests and I was finishing up the semester, it really wasn't that big of a deal for me to stay in my studio. Honestly, I think I needed these 10 days completely to myself to just recenter and refocus. And that's why I said I had a spiritual awakening, because I've been able to journal every day. I've been able to meditate. I've been able to do yoga. I've been working out. Speaking of my working out, I have been working out for like 11 days straight, which it's supposed to be 30 days, but like I've mentioned in other videos, I fell off a couple days. This is the most consistent I've been in a while. And I want to post some like progress pictures. I won't call them before and afters. I'm gonna continue with my progress, of course. So somewhere on this screen, I will be posting, you know, my very first day starting my fitness journey and where I'm at now. And honestly, I can tell a huge difference. Like I feel a lot healthier. I feel like I'm getting stronger. The workouts are getting easier. I actually look forward to and enjoy working out. Never thought that I would say that. So although I don't really know what my weight is because I don't have a scale here in Oxford, so I may not ever know how much I weigh until I get to a gym or someplace where I can weigh myself. But honestly, it's not all about the weight. It's about how I look, it's about how I feel, and honestly, I can just tell I'm on a great track to getting to where I want to be. Honestly, I feel like I'm really close to where I want to be. I really just wanted to slim my waist and get rid of my belly and keep my booty and thighs if I could, and that's what it looks like is happening. So I'm so happy about my fitness journey, and my spiritual journey involves that, you know? It's a mind, body, soul type thing. So, you know, if your physical's good and your mental's good, then everything else can go accordingly. So I've started some really healthy habits in quarantine. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the things that I've been trying to suppress, the emotions I've been trying to suppress. It's honestly a really beautiful feeling, and I'm so happy that I have this ability to do this. I'm so grateful for it, because not very often you get the chance to stop and pause life for 10 days and just focus on yourself. Now, I did have to work on assignments. I worked on 3 different assignments. They were all 2,500 words. So within the span of 10 days, I wrote about 7,500 words, give or take. That's crazy, but it's encouraging because I have to start writing my dissertation, which is 20,000 words. So if it took me 10 days to write that many for 3 different assignments, then if I break it down right and do it the right way, I think I can make some really solid progress on my dissertation, which I'm actually gonna start on as soon as I finish this vlog. But I just wanna throw in there, if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so, because I only post videos once a week. But on my Instagram, I post things daily or every other day, so you can see what it really is like, this journey here in Oxford. You can see my travel adventures and anything that just pops up in my day that I feel like I should post. If you're not following me on Instagram, go do that at tori.aaliyah. It would be greatly appreciated, and you can join my little Instagram family. Besides that, I'm going to wrap up this video and my Quarantine Chronicles. Hopefully I don't have to quarantine anywhere else anytime soon, hopefully. This might be my last Quarantine Chronicles for a while, but so many exciting things coming to you guys. I cannot wait to document my journey here so much more than I did last semester. I have literally something planned like every week, so you guys stay tuned.